Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Safety Meeting. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I know we've still got a lot of folks out on the road that are at home right now enjoying time with their families, which that's why we're all here. So I hope everybody had a happy and safe Turkey Day. I know a lot of folks did not get to see their families this year due to COVID restrictions and everything like that. It's a weird time, but once again, I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday and got to spend some quality time with their loved ones. As you know, Christmas is right around the corner, so we're just going to be hopping out of one right into another. So we'll get right into it today. I don't have a ton for everybody because luckily we didn't have terribly too much action last week, but we're going to be covering what we did have. Unfortunately for inspections, we did have 3 that were not clean and 2 that were. For the 2 that were clean, I would like to give a shout out to Danny Basuto once again and Trayvon Murray. He got a clean inspection, and Danny got a clean inspection, which makes like his 3rd, I think, this year. So, gentlemen, great work. Thank you. For the 3 that we had that weren't clean, 2 of them were pre-trip inspection things, minor things that could have been missed in transit. But if they weren't, if they didn't do a pre-trip and they weren't caught, then that's a different issue. But these were small violations that, could have easily happened in transit. So I'm not terribly upset with that. And then the 1 out of the 3, there was an hours of service violation. Unfortunately, we went over by less than 1 minute and they gave us a violation. Do I agree with it? No, but the law is the law. And, if they give us any leeway, they'd have to stretch it for everybody. So I get that, but it is kind of a bummer that we went over by less than 1 minute and we ended up getting a violation and a ticket for that. So I digress. One thing I do want to talk about, ever since the new hours of service regs have come out with the 30-minute break, which this was designed to help us, so we should not be getting 30-minute break violations. And the FMCSA, if I can remember correctly, I might butcher this, but I think they said that 30-minute rest break violations are down 83%. Honestly, folks, I'm not seeing that. I am seeing more 30-minute break violations right now than I ever have before, when we started the new hours of service regs. So if you are having issues with it, please let me know, because that's the only way that this could hurt us, is we don't understand how to use it. So we need to keep in mind that the 30-minute break, it has to be taken before 8 hours of driving. Not just 8 hours of on duty, but 8 hours of driving. So if you drive 2.5 hours and try to take a 30-minute break, it will not accept that. You have to take it after your 3rd hour of driving and before your 8th. Otherwise, if you take it, before the 3rd, before your 3rd, you'll have to take 2. So take it after your 3rd and before the 8th. And that way, you'll be able to ensure that you're doing it correctly and you won't get any violations. I've got folks in the fleet right now that, just this month have had 3 or 4, some 5 30-minute rest break violations, which I will be reaching out because there's no way we should be getting those. They implemented this to help us. And if it's something that you don't understand, call me. That's why I'm here. I would be happy to help and, to proactively prevent these from occurring, because if you get stopped, they'll give you a ticket once again. If they're giving somebody a ticket for going over their hours by 25 seconds, what do you think they're going to do for a rest break violation because we don't know how to use it? So please, if you've got questions on that, please give me a call. I will be happy to assist. Accident and claim reporting. Luckily, we haven't had, knock on wood, too many accidents or cargo claims in the last week, but I will be taking over the reporting process of accidents and cargo claims. So if you have an issue, please call me at 3107. We'll get through it. We'll get you disposition on your cargo issues, and we'll get you reported on your accident and incident issues. Get it done as quickly and smoothly as possible and get you rolling. But keep in mind, those do go through me. Unreported trailer damage. Once again, like I said, we haven't had a ton of stuff happen in the last week, but we did have some unreported trailer damage. Folks, this will always come back to bite you. A little thing called technology helps us out a lot here. We can go back, see who had that piece of equipment, and it doesn't matter if you picked it up that way and, if you didn't report it, then it will go against you. So I'm pretty tired of getting pictures of trailers. Was this reported? Was this reported? I look it up, nothing. So if you pick up something with damage, say something. Doesn't mean you have to get it fixed right away. All it means is you're reporting it, you're letting us know, so we can ensure that you weren't the one that did that, and we have notation that you reported it, so it does not fall back on you. I would be pretty aggravated if I picked up a trailer, there was damage, I didn't report it, but the next person did, and now I'm getting charged for it. All you have to do is call in, send me an email with pictures, whatever. Just let us know what happened, give us some details so we can make note, have it reported, and we'll have, a paper trail going from there. So please keep that in mind. Some exciting news. Throughout the years, we've had a lot of folks ask, well, can I train so-and-so? My son or my daughter's going to be, driving a truck. They want to get a CDL. Can I train them? And the answer, unfortunately, has always been no. But now they are starting the Family and Friends Training Program. It's very exciting stuff. So if you have a friend or a loved one that's, got a CDL and they want to get into trucking, get a hold of Victoria and she will go over the training options with you. This is a big deal, folks, because you're going to get a referral for those folks and you're going to be able to train them. So that's huge, and you can turn them into a driver that, you yourself once was in the training program, and you can help them to accomplish their goals and complete the steps to becoming a successful truck driver. So once again, give Victoria a call at extension 3126, and she will be able to get you set up through the Family and Friends Training Program. As everybody probably knows, the yard is on lockdown, which means I'm not, I can't come down and see folks. I can't go into the shop, and vice versa. So if you do need something, make sure you tell us ahead of time so we can have it ready. I know how aggravating it is to have everything blocked off, but it's even more aggravating, to need something and then you get here and you're not able to get it. So let us know. We'll make the arrangements ahead of time so we can, make it happen as painless as possible. That's a pain in the butt, but it's something that we have to do. So if there's anything that you need here at the yard, if you need permits, whatever it is, let us know ahead of time so we can proactively plan to get that to you so you don't have to wait here, on somebody else, or the less downtime you have, the better off you'll be. The last thing I want to go over today, as you all know, the day after Thanksgiving, everybody, well, hopefully not everybody, but I'm sure there are people out there going shopping today. There are going to be a lot of people traveling today as well, coming to and from families. The interstates are going to be packed. Please make sure that you leave yourself a little extra time to get from point A to point B to point C, because the roads are going to be packed. There's going to be people driving on those roads that might be unfamiliar with that territory, people traveling from out of town. So make sure you leave yourself enough time and leave yourself an out, because there might be people on the road today that shouldn't. And the last thing we want to do is get involved in a situation like that. So if you can, just make sure you're protecting yourself. And if you have to, please leave yourself a little more time to get from point A to point B. That's really all I've got for this week. Like I said, there hasn't been too much happen, which in the world of safety, that's not a bad thing. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for everything you do. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And if you were out there on the road, I hope you at least got a hot meal and got to sit down and enjoy it. If anybody needs anything, please do not hesitate to give me a call. I'm at extension 3107. I'll be working all day, so if you need anything, give me a shout. Thank you.